Babies, hello my gorgeouses, it's Tia Marisa. I know that you missed her, it's Tia Marisa. I'm back. Stunning. Forgot my earrings. I can't operate without these. These are like my superpowers, and if I don't got these, it's like Batman without his Batmobile. He's useless. Without his money. It's like Batman without his money if I don't have my earrings. Hi there, who's in here? It's Tia Marisa. It's your favorite aunt, Tia Marisa. And I identify as a therapist. And today I am offering you free therapy. That's right. Also, reminder, get your unisex sweatshirt featuring your gorgeous Truly right there. Oh, look at this. I've got new subscribers. Very nice. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. And if you threw a party, invited everyone you knew. There it is. It's my tiny Jesus. A lot of you call it baby Jesus. It's tiny Jesus. It's just a reminder of the real Jesus. That's right. LinkedIn. Oh, Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast acquires Step. Apple expands into video podcasts. And DealSync reveals what's hiding in creator inboxes. Well, in my inbox, it's a lot of spam. Today, I got like 48 spam comments from Indians. Random dude from India leaving spam comments on one of my posts on Instagram talking about some other girl is hotter than me. The OF marketing is terrible. If you want to learn how to market your OF and your content properly, check out my Stan store, because spamming like the Indians on Instagram is not going to work. Hi there, Kiara. Hello, Holly. Hi, Rachel. Hi, Whisper. Real deal, Hollyfield. She not hotter than you. You don't even know who I'm talking about, but neither do I, because they couldn't even tag the account. Hi, Ramus. Thank you. Hi, LS. Hi, Ronald Smith. Hello, staying off the grid. Oh, you need some Pepto-Bismol and hot lemon water. Hot lemon water will do. So happy Friday, everyone. It's your favorite auntie, Tia Marisa. And I identify as a therapist, and I'm offering you guys free advice. Honestly, in this economy, you should take it, because nothing is free, okay? Even the Dollar Tree. I went to the Dollar Tree a couple weeks ago. They were selling chocolate-covered pretzels for $5. The Dollar Tree is just $5 below now. It's just $5 below now, okay? Let's stop fabricating. Let's stop putting, fake labels on things. It's a $5 below store. Please give my live stream a thumbs up if you haven't. It boosts me in the algorithm, and it also shows you're not a hater. God doesn't like ugly, all right? And haters are ugly. This is my tiny Jesus. He's my consultant for today's therapy session. He is not an idol. I do not worship him. He is a reminder of how close real Jesus is, okay? It is a reminder, and look at his little sash. It says, Jesus loves you. Fabulous. We love you too, Jesus. It's just a reminder, okay? I have people coming in here like, oh, that's idol worship. No, it's not. Hi, Ezra. Thank you, LS. Thank you, Whisper Romance, who says I'm hot. Hi, David McCannon. It's not a wig, it's perfect hair. Rachel Mattis says, you are so sweet and pretty. Rachel, please. It's not a wig, I blame whatever that says. Okay, you're gonna have to go. So I need advice. Should I wipe front to back? front to back. A bit boring. Well, you can leave. Hi, Cecile. It's not. It's from Brooklyn. Hi, Arash. Holy Yapster. That's right. I'm yapping you on my channel. Welcome to Yappy Hour. Hi, Shaw. I'm good. How are you? Hi, Rick. I'm Aunt Marissa. I identify as a therapist, and I'm giving you free advice, chatting with you, engaging with you. All you got to do is put it in the chat, the comments, what your problem is or your question. And me and my consultant, Tiny Jesus, there he is. We're going to do our best to help you. Hi, Brandon Stevens. Hi, Augustine. Hi, Ayuba. Let's not say that, Zlata. You look sharp and pretty. Thank you, Augustine. Hi, Chelsea. Love your aura from the UK. What the hell is an aura? What does that mean when people say I love your aura? Because I get that a lot. And you know what? I had a crazy lady tell me she wants to give me an aura reading because she thought that my aura needed cleansing. And I said, you need to go shower. That's your aura that you're smelling. Was that wrong? Please give my live stream a thumbs up. I see 32 of you and 9 thumbs. Stop hating. Thank you, James. Crazy woman. How'd you know, Lamont? Hi, Latoya. Thank you. Hi, Victor. Hi, Valerie. Your dog keeps pooping on your bed. Help. You need to crate train that dog. Not all dogs can handle the beds and freedom like that. Chewy's a good boy, okay? He sleeps on the couch. He sleeps in the bed. He sleeps wherever he wants. He's potty trained. Hi, Sharp. I'm from Brooklyn. I'm Puerto Rican and Guatemalan, but I live in Los Angeles. Work home says aura means vibe. Ah, thank you, work home. I have a question, work home. Do you provide jobs for working from home? Is that what your channel is? Do you have opportunities for people to do remote work from home? Thank you, Chelsea. Tiny Jesus. Yes, Rick, you can ask anything appropriate, please. No pervy questions. Where is the other woman? I don't know. You're talking about one of the ones on my shirts. We're all related here, okay? That's me. That's cousin Rachetta. That's cousin Stephanie. That's Britney Spears. That's Connie the Crackhead. And you guys can get this exact merch, this sweater. I got other colors on my website. Everything in my store is unisex. So if you're man, woman, or identify as like, I don't know, a vampire, you'll fit in my sweaters. Thank you, Vivian. Hi, Dottie. Oh, it's probably dirt. I'm not even going to lie to you. That or a cricket. Hi, Wham Bam. You have drip. Thank you. You can also have drip from my store. Hi, Hamilton. Hi, Shop. Hi, MD Bros. Why did the Scarecrow win an award? Because he was outstanding in his field. I love a good dad joke. I'm not going to lie to you. Mark A. Houston, it's perfect hair. I told the hairdresser to make me look like Betty Boo and Halle Berry when she was in the Flintstones had a baby. So kiss my ass. Hi from Poland. Hi, Jay Gaza. Happy birthday, Jay Gaza. No cursing, Willa Toilet. Why did the scarecrow? Okay, yes, I saw that. Hi, Velvet. Thank you so much. Thank you, Terrence. Why is everyone telling me there's a spider on my wall? Don't play with me. Hi there, Afamat. Hi, Yusuf from Turkey, Istanbul. I had a friend from Istanbul. Hi, Agna. Happy birthday, J.R. Garza. Hi, Mustafa. Hi, Sam. I'm Puerto Rican and Guatemalan. Thank you, Yusuf. Hi, Destiny. Thank you, Velvet, for saying I'm so beautiful. Hi, DZ fans. Thank you. Hi, Scottish Highlander. Thank you, DZ fans. Fuller, get out of here with all your eggplant emojis. Nobody cares. 9 inches of 10. Okay, all we care about size-wise is the size of your wallet. So go send money to my Cash App, loser. Wow, I got a lot of comments. Sorry, I'm looking through them. Raquel and Liv are going to take me out. Wow. Hi there, Mr. ABD. Thank you, Destiny. Hi, Isaiah. Hi, Cadillac. Hi, Hassam. Hi, Penelope. I do want to hear a joke. Hi, Peter Robinson, or whatever your name says. I don't know what that means, Dean. Only F loser? What does that even mean? Hi, I'm a Buddhist Indian street photographer. Can you support my street photography page? I'll edit your pics and videos. You can email me or go to my Cameo and pay for a shout out. Hi, Sand Paintings. Hello. Hi, Mr. Smith. What's your idea of a perfect guy? He doesn't exist. There is no idea of a perfect guy. When your husband turns into a woman, your idea of a perfect guy goes out the window, okay? I'm basically a widow. What has 5 toes, but it's not your foot? 5 toes, but it's not your foot. Someone else's foot? Hi, Baby J. What about the 70s, Jack Mackey? Are we talking to an American friend right now? I'm Puerto Rican and Guatemalan, but I'm from Brooklyn, New York, and now I live in Los Angeles. Hi, Rebecca. Hi, Harris. Hi, DJ Cohen. DJ Kane. No, I did not fart. I would fart loud and proud. Everyone does it. Hi, Raham. From Brooklyn. Hi, Baby J. My foot. I got it. Hi, Samson. Hi, Herzen. Hi, Spring. Hi, Lyric Worlds. Be careful in LA. Be careful everywhere nowadays, honey. Hi, Ivan. It's not a wig. It's perfect hair. What's my favorite slow jam? Probably a Whitney song. I don't know which one. My fave singer ever, Brenda K. Starr. Hi, Dale Lewis. Hi, Days. I did not skip you. I'm saying hi again. Hi there, Mateo. How are you? This is my real accent. It's from Brooklyn. When are we drinking lean together? Look, the only time I'm going to drink lean is when a doctor prescribes it to me because I have emphysema or whatever it is that they give you lean for. Okay? No one's drinking lean with you. Oh, I look like a 70s girl. Thank you. Hi, Days. Hi, Philip. No one's going to kiss you. Hi, Jean. You give good love. That's a good one. Hi, Paul. Stop being this cute. Can't help it. Hi, Nyla. Hi, Dracula. Thank you, Nyla. Oh, Dean, you're just mad that I have Patreon and OnlyFans because you're dusty and can't afford my content. F off, loser. Only the dusty men are mad at girls for making money on OnlyFans and Patreon because they're hot. Kiss my ass. I will always love you. That's a good one. Hi, Valar. Lean is prescribed as pain medication. Yeah, and this guy wants me to just drink it like it's grape soda. Never happened, hers, and don't say things like that. MTM says, I want to give you my heart. Oh, that's nice. I've been prescribed lean one time. What did you have that they prescribed it to you? What happened? It's true, Ivan. These people are crazy. Hi, Vision. Messi or Ronaldo? I don't know those people. No one kisses you, Herzen. Thank you. Hi, YT student. From Brooklyn, Puerto Rican, and Guatemalan, but I live in Los Angeles. Thank you, Ivan. Do you like the UK? If so, I've never been there, but I love the Spice Girls. I love fish and chips. I love the accents. Mary Poppins, Chef Ramsay. I don't know what else I'm missing. Hi, Samach. Sinachi. Haters gonna hate, they are. You're too funny, thank you, Ivan. Hi, Turtle Biscuit. Can I be yours, yes or no? No. Hi, Adabig. It's an interesting name. Nice to meet you from Nigeria. Wow, let's go to dinner. How about you send me the money and I buy myself dinner and I'll post a video eating it and tag you and say thank you. Hi, Maystar. Therapy question. My auntie asked me why I've got so many girlfriends, but I don't get married. What should I tell her? Very funny. Titi me preguntó, tengo mucha novia. Tengo una novia para entre la otra, pero no me voy a casar. Tengo una novia. Tengo mucha novia. Very funny, Mateo. Hi, Salty Broccoli. Hi, Miko. Where you ever been to Dublin City, Ireland? Never been there. What shows are you streaming on Netflix? I watch Monday Night Raw on Netflix. That's probably my favorite thing to watch in general is wrestling. The Upshaw's. I like the Upshaw's. I know the producer of that show, Mitch. She's very funny, very talented. It's not showing now, but I like the that show, The Circle. It's a reality show that's fun. What else? Squid Games was fun. Ozark was fun. That's it. Why am I still? I'm only paying for Netflix to watch wrestling. Ridiculous. Hi, you're gorgeous. Do you want to get the hell out of here, Vinny? The last thing I would want to do is reproduce with an incel like you. Am I Cuban? How am I supposed to know? We all watching from, who's we all? All of Nigeria? Thank you, Adabig. Thank you, Nigeria. Hi, Nigeria. You got a new Thea. Hi, Jason. It's not a wig. Hi, Francis. I wish to take you to studio. Wow, you watch wrestling? I do watch wrestling, and I got a series here on YouTube called WWT, where I do recaps and roasts. So make sure if you're a wrestling fan, you go check out that playlist. Which country? The United States. Thank you, Harry Dog. I'm from Brooklyn. Thank you, Dale Lewis. Peter! I'm from Brooklyn, Puerto Rican and Guatemalan, but I live in Los Angeles. My favorite wrestler, currently Javon Evans, of all times, The Undertaker. Female current would have to be Rhea Ripley. She's probably my favorite female wrestler of all time. Squid Game rocks. Ozark was born. I liked Ozark. Buy the dip. I don't know what you're trying to say. Hi, Batman Rock. From Brooklyn, thank you. True Detective Season 1. Is that like a Law and Order type show? I like comedies. Which comedies do I like? My favorite show ever had to be I Love Lucy, then The Office. I love The Office. I really enjoy mockumentaries. I just got home from crab fishing, went to doctor. I definitely have crabs. Oh, I see, Jefferson. I've never had those kind of crabs. I like a nice king crab with Cajun butter, extra spicy. The Undertaker, yes, Ivan. Thank you, Abadi. Hi, Declan, thank you. Hi, Hidden Human. It's not a wig, it's perfect hair, Demi. Thank you, Salty Broccoli. Oh, I love this girl. You got to do roast. I'll check it out. I do roast. And if you want me to roast you, I will roast you on Cameo. Oh, I forgot to post my link for you. Hold on. I always post my link in the chat. Javon Evans, Ivan is my favorite. It's not a wig. It's perfect hair. I told the hairdresser I wanted to look like Betty Boo and Halle Berry when she was in the Flintstones. Had a baby. Boom. Hi, Donald. Hi, John Saxon from Iran. What's it like to live in LA? Not as glamorous as they made it look on television, I'll tell you that. It's like living in like a zombie apocalypse, but instead of zombies, it's homeless people. Are you a Jimin? What is a Jimin? I knew it. Ripley's amazing. She downed me. She'd own me for real in the ring. Tough woman. Is that your real hair? It is, haha. I'm a Cancer. July 7th, 7 a.m. 777 is my birthday. Would you rather win an argument or control the outcome? Win an argument. Thank you, love from Nigeria. I think you are an undiscovered talent. Me too, Mr. Smith. Hi, Mr. Vice. I love Seinfeld. Hi, Namira. Thank you for subscribing, Donald. Aura's contagious. Thank you, Dale Lewis. Hi there from Iran. Hi, music. Okay. Hi, 190 West. Thank you. Your hair look is Eden. Thank you. Hi, Raw Mega. How are you? So if you're just joining my live stream, make sure you give me a thumbs up, please. And I identify as a therapist. I'm here to give you free advice. In this economy, you should really take advantage because guess what's free? Nothing. Nothing is free no more, okay? The only thing that you get for free is haters and trolls. So if you want something positive, some advice, you need some help, you're going through something, me and my consultant, Tiny Jesus here, are going to do our best to solve your problems. Don't be shy. We're family. I'm Tia Marisa, Aunt Marissa. Give my live a thumbs up if you haven't. I see 40 of you and 33 thumbs. That means that we have 7 haters. 34. Thank you. 6 haters. Yes, you can share something, Chandri. Thank you, Mr. Smith. Hi, Red Doors. Hi, Mira. How are you? Whoever did your hair was on point. Tell him, Ivan. East Coast is the best coast. Tell him, Harry Dog. I am good. How are you, Red Doors? Go back to your country brand, girl. Well, Riri, I was born in the United States. So shows that most races are also a little special ed. So I'm going to go ahead and block you now because I don't have time for racism. And for Lent, I'm trying to give up cursing and negativity. So he's got to go. Hi, SH, how are you? Hi, Victor. Hi, Adrian. Thank you. Hi, Brian. I'm dressed up as myself, Aunt Marissa. Thank you, Adrian Clerks. Hi, MD. My country, Bangladesh. Your lips are beautiful. Thank you. They're natural. Can you believe it? Hi, Anor. Arguments and opinions are like buttholes. Everyone has one. It's true. Look at that hair. Look at it, Mookie. If you want me to shut the F up, XO, I'll go ahead and block you. There you go. Problem solved. Hi, Ace. It's not a wig. It's perfect hair. Yes, you can ask a question. IDB. I don't know how to say your name. Adigibi Muhammad. It's a great t-shirt. Thank you. It's available in my store. That's me, Tia Marissa. That's cousin Rachetta. She's the scammer and the toxica in the family. That's our cousin Connie the crackhead. Her name tells you enough. That's our other cousin who thinks she's Britney Spears. We got a lot of mental illness in our family. That's why I'm kind of the therapist. And that's cousin Stephanie. She's the most normal one, I guess. African, hello. Hi, Lulu. Everyone double tap. Yes, double tap. Give me likes. Thank you, thank you. Yay, free advice. That's right, Mookie. Thank you, Salty Broccoli. Hi, Ryan Boo. I'm good, my friends. Thanks for asking. Oh, good. Hi there, Lukey Pookie. Hi, Kansas Owens. My country is the United States. Go back to school, you incel. How much crack did your mother smoke when she was pregnant with you? I swear, these people. Hi, Karanes. Hi, Pokey D. No one's doing a spin for you. Your accent drives me up the wall around New York. You're welcome. She talks like a 70s girl. Thank you. Hi, Faded. Wouldn't ride you into battle. Well, that's good because I'd cut you if you tried. Hot ladies. Thank you, Sergi. Hi, Killer Pop. I need your number. Not gonna happen. Thank you, Colby. Yes, you can get a free therapy consultation. Ivan, tell me what's going on. Hi, Alejandro. Alejandro. Brooklyn, a pimp named T. Hi, Marcus. Hi, Richard. Hi, Brittany. Hi, the spy who knew too much. Hi, Paul Brown. How are you? How are you doing, Brittany? Hi, Mira. Thank you. Yes, give me a thumbs up. That's right. Practicing therapy unlicensed is a federal offense. I said I identify as a therapist, Harold. It's the same as a man identifying as a woman that has a penis. You either accept it or you don't. You can't sue me for malpractice because my disclaimer is I identify as a therapist and I'm not charging you money. Thank you to kids. Hi, Captain Blackbird. I can roast you on Cameo. Go to my Cameo in the bio. Yeah, it's illegal. Go cry me a river. Hi from Syria. What is the scariest situation that's ever happened to you? Oh, when I was a go-go dancer, I escaped like 3 club shootings. Yeah. All right, well, I'm going to help you out, Harold, since you're such a crybaby. Now you can F off out of the chat. I swear. How many model pageants have you won? Never did pageants, won some bikini contests, did some magazine work, some covers, some music videos, stuff like that. Hi, yeah, buddy, how are you? Thank you, Brittany. Your makeup is flawless. Thank you, Morgie. I was a go-go dancer. Anyway, so if you're new here, I'm Aunt Marissa. I identify as a therapist. Identify is the key word here, okay? So if you're interested in free advice, all you got to do is put it in the chat, put your comments, your questions, your problems, and me and my consultant, Tiny Jesus here, are going to do our best to help you. Thank you, Jennifer Jackson. It's not a wig, it's perfect hair. It's over. You dumped her? Yeah, buddy. What did she say? Thank you, Brittany. A go-go dancer, she wasn't paid. Honey, please, I was paid, okay? That's all I did for a living. I was making bank. And it's a gateway job in the stripping. So no one saw my hoo-has and tatas. Yeah. Classy. Thank you, Ivan. Thank you, Merha. Thank you, Ivan. No, she didn't reply to you. Dumped her? You dumped her over a text, yeah, buddy? Oh my goodness. Terrible. Have you learned nothing from me? Hi, Ashura. Ayusha. Can I be your servant? Yes, Salty Broccoli. Go send me money in my Cash App. It's not a wig, it's perfect hair, Rudy. She's not replying to me. Oh, man. Today my dog told me he's found another dad. What do I do? Well, that's his choice. And if he can talk, he should have free will. Honestly, yeah, buddy, I can't believe you dumped her through messages. If she's not, I'm sorry, but if she doesn't respond, she doesn't care. I think she was using you, honey. Hi, Philly. Thank you. So yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't like put so much pressure on yourself for this. Thank you, Mara. She is not responding to me, not me dumping by text. Oh, so you haven't dumped her? So you're saying after you told her that money is tight right now, blah blah blah, she can't just buy anything on whatever Amazon thing. Now she's just not responding to you at all after that? Oh my goodness, yeah, buddy. I told you she's using you. She was using you. Block her from your spending all your cards. Make sure you block her accounts, and that's done. She just wanted your money. No, you dump her and you block her. She is using you. Hi there, Anthony. How are you? What is it, Mr. Smith? What did I miss? I don't know what I missed. I saw a wave. Just get it done behind the scenes like it was effortless. I don't know what you're talking about, Brian. Hi, Zachary. Hi, Kristen Nomad. How are you? Hi, Rudy. Thank you. If you buy her something else, dump yourself. I got to agree with Philly on this wing, yeah, buddy. This girl's already taking too much advantage of you. You got to let her go. From Brooklyn. Make sure you give my live stream a thumbs up if you haven't. Okay, I got to comment this. So I'm going to put my link in the comments. This is where you can find all of my links, all of my social links, my Patreon, my OnlyFans, my social media, my Cameo, everything is on this link here. Boom, there it is, and I'm gonna pin it for you guys. Sorry, yeah, buddy, but you gotta let that girl go. She's no good for you. Hi, Amaya, how are you? Just block her, don't. Just stop communication. Stop being dumb. Yeah, she's taking advantage of you, honey. Gotta let that go. Don't save her, she don't want to be saved. Don't save her, she don't want to be saved. Isn't that a song? Hi, Roberto. Hi, Steven. Stop caring and focus on yourself. It's the male way. He's not wrong. Mr. Smith, you're not saying nothing. I'm saying hello, Mr. Smith. You're just sending emojis. Even better, become a criminal. They love those. Yeah, depending on the age. He's not wrong about that either. How you been, Zachary? Hi, Doubled. What does that even mean? Hi, Lloyd Brahm. How are you? So if you don't know, I'm Aunt Marissa. I identify as a therapist and I'm offering you free advice. All you got to do is comment your questions and your problems in the chat. And me and my consultant, Tiny Jesus here, are going to do our best to help you. Hi, Big Max. How are you? Hi, Jeffrey Martinez. It's perfect hair. I even sent a message saying, do you want to go out for dinner? She just read message and ignored. She just wanted your money. She just wanted you to spoil her, buy her all the Amazon stuff, pay for her Ubers. You got to let her go. Hi, Betrayed by Sins. How are you? Hi, Benjamin. Not your baby, but hello. look at this. WWE affiliate says, new elimination chamber. New merch hitting the site that is worth calling out some of your top sellers. We got new code emoji. Okay. We got to post this. Wonderful. You're literally my dream wife. Oh, thank you, Salty. And she knows I always pay. Yeah, you got to dump her. You got to cut her off your accounts. And she doesn't care. She does not care. If she cared, she would at least message you. She would be trying to call you and understand more. She wouldn't just let it go like this. I'm Seb, so if you're not, just lock it. I'm going to bounce for Chipotle later. Oh, very nice. Have you tried the pastor chicken? It's delicious. You're my dream wife. Wow, look at this. I'm a mob boss. Anyone interested in ladies? Hi, Am1. Oh, no, the affiliate thing had emailed me that they got new merch for, I guess, the Elimination Chamber. Do I make spam calls? Get a can of spam. How does that work? Hi, Cockra. How are you? If you lead with money, she will leave when you stop. Use your personality next time. Charge it to the game. I agree, Philly. My sister's name is Marisa. Very nice. Mr. Smith, I'm about to mute you because you keep saying to check your text and you're not saying anything. You're just spamming at this point. Anyway, reminder, I have an award-winning documentary, The Diaz, okay, about my life, how I became a bitter divorcee / widow / spinster after my husband turned into a woman. Yeah, he was so jealous and insecure of me that he tried to compete with me. He got a BBL. He's a bottle girl in Colombia now. Whatever, live your life. If you want to see the first 2 seasons, they're completely free here on my YouTube channel. All you got to do is go to my channel and you'll see playlist that says The Diaz. That is where you can watch the award-winning documentary. But if you want to see the new season, you got to go to my Patreon to watch season 3 exclusively. I never turned into a woman. Good for you. Good for you. It's very noble. A lot of people do that nowadays. And you know, well, I get, oh, I feel XYZ. I feel like I'm in the wrong body, blah, blah, blah. You created a whole family. Some of these guys have children. It's very, you know, it's hard. Aside from the role playing, you are very gorgeous. I don't know what you're talking about role playing, but thank you for noticing. Slandering my name like that, I divorced you. Who is slandering your name? What are you talking about? So anyway, yeah, if you guys want to learn more about that, go to my channel. It's an award-winning documentary. And you guys will love it. It's true, Philly. It's very true. So what is everyone doing? It's Friday. It's the weekend. Hi, Delaware. It's Friday. 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 Do Friday. See your socks now. All right, I'm going to see who's supporting, how many subs I got. Go to the fan sites. It's pinned there. It's also in my comments. I'm placing sports bet on. I'm staying home. I'm on bail until May 11th, like 2.5 months. So is my cousin. It's Friday, Friday, da-ba-da-ba-da-da, Friday. Oh, Randy joined. Thank you, Randy. That's a new one. Let's see over here. Barry, thank you, Barry. Thank you, Afro, whoever that is. Someone joins. Very nice, very nice. It's Friday. Friday. That's right, Lancy Weeks. Not your terrible Knicks. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't follow sports. I watch wrestling. Stella, if you want me to shut up, there's an X up here somewhere that you can click that will make you leave. Hello, Tony Soprano's sister. Oh, very funny. So I definitely won't be checking my phone every 5 minutes. You need to block her from your cards and let her go. Hi, Bradley Jane. It's not. It's perfect hair. Let go, friends. Double tap. Yes, double tap. Give me a thumbs up if you haven't, please. I watched wrestling in the 90s, Attitude Era. Very nice. I did too. I've been watching it since I was a kid. Okay, let's see over here. Oh, Lenny. Thank you, Lenny, for joining. Who else we got? Thank you. Yes, now. Hi, Bradley. I'm 9 years old and I'm addicted to... Okay, get the hell out of here. I swear, these kids. It's a bunch of trolls. Hey, do you want to hang? No, thank you. Thank you, Bradley. Adam Boyd joined. Thank you for joining, Adam. So anyway, I'm Aunt Marisa. If you don't know, I identify as a therapist and I'm giving you free advice. Thank you, Betrayed by Sins. Mimi DeQueenie says, I just got here. What happened? Hi, Mimi. I'm Aunt Marisa, and I'm offering free therapy. Hi, Aaron. Puerto Ricans making me want to dance. Wepa. Is that your real hair? It is, Jack. Thank you. Give it a thumbs up. So... besides, Yeah Buddy, who else needs advice? I gave Yeah Buddy really good advice, didn't I, Yeah Buddy? It is my real hair. Hi, the King. Hi, the Lion King. It's lovely. I love your accent, too. It's sassy. I'm from England. Hi, they're from England, Jack. So, hi, Matt. Hi, Lamont. Somebody says, whereabouts, Jack? What part of England, Jack? You did, dear. You see it? I helped your buddy figure out that the girl he was dating was trying to find a sugar daddy. And so if you want real advice from someone who identifies as a therapist, not licensed, I identify, then, you know, put your questions, your comments, your whatever in the chat. And me and my consultant, Tiny Jesus here, are going to do our best to help you. Hi, Maki. I'm going to get a little snacky snack. No corn nuts today. I got something better. Fruit snaps. These are the chocolate strawberry. They got banana, strawberry, banana, apple, dates, agave fiber, cacao powder. So it's very like healthy chocolate. But they're these little sticks. They're so good. 35 calories in a whole bag. Hi, Emma. Hi, Matt from Boston. Hi, Thomas. All fronts double tap. Yes, double tap. Give me a thumbs up if you haven't. Okay. Mimi the Queenie says, I got a boyfriend. We keep having this on and off BS relationship. Enough said, honey. I tried to go out with someone new, and we went out a couple times. He's good, and just when I thought I moved on, he comes again. Honey, who cares if he's showing up again? If you're done with him, you're done with him. And you should be done with him, because on and off is just going to lead to permanently off. Trust me, I've been there. Hi, Ava. Yes, double tap. Thank you, Mara. Please double tap. Give it a thumbs up if you haven't. As a therapist, if someone says I'm going to heaven, do you tell them they just delude? I don't understand that question. Who is your favorite Puerto Rican rapper? Evie Queen. Hi, Javid. Thank you, Javid. Hi, Cheskas. Oh, Sophie. Hi there, Sophie. Who wants a bite? Oh, I look like Whitney Houston. Wow. Maybe I'll do a tribute for you. Hi, Salvatore. Hi, Sema. Do you like Indian men? No. Not in a romantic way. All friends, double tap on screen. Thank you, Mara. Hi, Weeze. Thank you. Easily dislike and not recommended. You're not that interesting. Well, you think I'm somewhat interesting because you're here commenting. Hi, Sergio from Brazil. So, tell me your problems. Ask me your questions. We're trying to make it work again. Hopefully this time it works, but he just has this charm about it that I'm instantly drawn to. Ugh. God. It's not like he's rich or handsome. It's a weird energy with him. Honey, let it go. You're wasting your time, Mimi. You are wasting your time. Trust me. Hi, Abby. Some Indian guys are beautiful. They're not my type. Nothing against them personally, but no. Hi, just a scenario. I'm going to block her because I'm slightly peed off that she didn't have the courtesy to reply. But if I block my cards and she messaged me saying her phone was broke, why do I do this? What I say? Okay. Block her from your cards. She has no access to your money. Make sure her Uber, whatever was connected to your cards, you block that immediately. Don't block her from your phone. Because when she goes to do a little shopping spree on Amazon and her sugar daddy's card is declined because it's not connected no more, let's see if she messages you. Because that will say everything you need to know right there. Hi, Invincible. Okay, let's see. If you slept with the new guy, then it's dead. You should tell the other guy you've been with someone else. He probably won't even want you anymore. If he does, it's just because... Okay, I'm going to delete that comment. Yeah, did you hook up with that guy, Mimi, the second guy? Got a good point there, Philly. Hi, She Creates. I've been here. What are you talking about? I was here yesterday. And if she does what? Contacts you about you not charging her, not being able to use your card, then you dump her. You dump her either way, yeah, buddy. I say either way, yeah, buddy, you need to dump this girl. She's a user and a loser. Sorry, but she is, okay? Then, what you're doing is you're seeing if that is the reason she's been cold to you. Because you told her you can't afford to pay for X, Y, or Z. If she attempts to pay for something and messages you that it didn't work, that's when you tell her, oh, we broke up. I haven't talked to you in X amount of days, so it's over. Mull it over, then. Is he who knows that has been revealed to you from the Lord? Is the truth like no one is blind? They were reminded of people understand. We love Jesus. You did, Mimi the Queen. Yeah, you gotta let your new guy. You gotta let your old guy that you're back with, that you smash the other guy. And then I bet you it'll be off again. That's why I'm saying just dump him, honey. If you were able to do that with someone else, you have beyond moved on. That's not something you could just do if there was feelings there. Am I just being desperate now? I'm usually quite sharp and ruthless. I don't think it's that you're being desperate. I think you're just hopeful in something that is dead. Haven't seen you in like 2 weeks. Well, you haven't been here. I have. Hi, Adam. Yeah, Philly's right. Tell him it's over. Dump the old guy and just be single. I like when you wear your natural hair. It's beautiful. Thank you, 24 hours. Hi, Adam from the UK. Hi, Jagu. How are you? Hi, Bradley. He's an avoidant and you can't fix them, Mimi. Hi, Anthony. I'm okay. I'll be back to check out. Okay, bye, Matt. Flippin' paid for her brother's car to get. Well, that was bad judgment. Take it as a lesson learned. Yes, you spend money, but you wouldn't have spent it if you didn't have it, so you're fine. You're okay. But yeah, you need to let that girl go. For sure. But I wouldn't block her because you want to see her response. Then you tell her. Get the hell out of here, Anthony, with that dumbass question. Give my live stream a thumbs up if you have, and thank you, Mira, for campaigning. Hi, Adam. Hi, Anora. You're not being desperate, you're being taken advantage of. Philly's right. Hi, 24 Hour, Montana. You sound like you're from Boston, Brooklyn. Hi, Mudala. Hi, King Oda. Hi, DJ. My friend said that too, that I should leave my ex for good, and I'm really considering now that it's coming from many people. Yes, even other people in the chat are aware that you need to dump this guy, especially if you slept with someone new. That's gonna like, if you told the other guy, okay, tell him that happened and see his reaction, Mimi. Tell him. Tell the guy that you're back with that you slept with someone else while you were broken up with him, and see how he responds. Do it over the phone for safety, honestly. Hi, Willie. Thank you. Her brother's going to be more pissed off, going to say, why the hell you let him go? He was my sugar daddy too. That says everything right there, yeah, buddy. The fact that you're aware that even her family got to take advantage of you says you were way too generous. Way too generous. Fake ass auntie, that's a 20-year-old with no life experience. Oh, thank you so much for thinking I'm a 20-year-old with no life experience. How young and naive I must appear to the public. Definitely don't block her. You can still leave with a win. When she asks why the card declined, just laugh and tell her you're not together. Exactly. Philly's right. Hi, Shiva. Nobody's ignoring me. That's the first thing I saw. Drinking morning beers in Australia, girl. Wow, you know how to party. For safety, 100% correct. I'm just saying, I've seen men get very aggressive. Thanks, other guys, for advice as well. I think I just need to face the hard facts. Yeah. I told you. Tía Marisa's free therapy. Sure, I just identify as a therapist, but I'm doing real work. We're making real progress in a man's life here, okay? Give my live stream a thumbs up if you haven't. Next time, less with yourself instead of money. Oh, lead with yourself instead of money, yes. Yeah, it's okay, yeah, buddy, it happens. You know, and maybe she was somewhat into you, but I definitely feel like you spoiled her too soon and she wasn't giving you enough commitment. If you had been together for years and have been in a serious relationship for super long and, you know, you build a foundation, then you can spoil her. Then those kind of things, you know, they naturally come. Like I would just take my husband's card and buy whatever I wanted. But I was married and we were together for a long time. Not 4 months, and she's already connected her card to your for Amazon. Do you know how much stuff I buy on Amazon? Because I can't keep track. So that's very manipulative. You're the best on live. Love the voice, look, and entertainment. Thank you, Wham Bam. As a man, I know if a girl sleep with somebody else after she met me, I couldn't even do it. Huh. Gosh, I feel like a used, but I'm scared to tell. This new guy I'm seeing is really, really funny. Wait, so did you sleep with the new guy a new guy after your ex and now you're back with your ex? Or are you telling us that you slept with your ex and now you got to tell the new guy? Now I'm confused, Mimi. Hi, old skies. No, it's perfect hair. Oh, mass deportations. Yes, let's start with the incels in my chat. So reminder everyone. I have an award-winning documentary, The Tias. It's an award-winning documentary, and you can watch season 1 and 2 completely free here on my YouTube. But you got to go to Patreon to watch the new season. And on top of all of that, you get exclusive content, streams, vlogs, stand-up comedy, photos, and you can talk to me. You can message me on Patreon. So make sure you join my Patreon and click that link in my bio for all of my socials. I've also pinned the link here in my comments so you guys can find me everywhere, because I'm everywhere easily. The new guy doesn't know that me and my ex are still... Okay, you got to dump the ex, tell the ex about the new guy, and then tell the new guy about the ex, and be single. You're going through a hoe phase, Mimi, and that's okay. As a trans, I'm afraid to tell my ex-wife I've always been gay all this time. She doesn't care if she's your ex. Do you have kids with her? Yes, double tap. Give my live a thumbs up if you haven't. So, who else needs advice? Let's go back to the 70s. I wasn't around then. I don't know what that was like. I can't relate to that statement. I'm good. How are you, Jack Mac? Who's watching SmackDown tonight? Another Elimination Chamber entry. I gotta tell you, I'm really upset Jacob Fatu didn't win last week, and Cody Rhodes. Did I like Cody Rhodes? Don't get me wrong. Big fan of Cody Rhodes, and he follows my Instagram. But Cody's been winning a lot. I wanted Jacob Fatu to win and fight in the Elimination Chamber. Hi, Tiny Tim. I just need a slap. Snap out of it, yeah, buddy. Are you a model or a dancer? Well, technically both. When you look at the mirror, tell that lady she's gorgeous and sexy and natural at the same time. Thank you. You're an 8.2 so hot. Don't fake compliment me. Telling a woman she's an 8.2 is not a compliment. What if I just stay with this new guy? Y'all really got me thinking now. What if you don't? Wouldn't you just be better off by yourself, Mimi? Why do you need to be in a relationship right now? Why do you feel like you need to choose between the incel that you've dumped over 1 or 2 times? Because when you say on and off, that means you've broken up with him several times. So why bother with that one? And then the new one, how serious could that be if you went back to the old one? Let it go, Mimi. Be single. Have fun. Then you don't have to feel like, oh, what am I doing? I'm confused. You won't be confused if you're single and don't claim none of these guys. You're welcome, yeah, buddy. Hi, Big Grape fan. The new guy deserves better. If you care about him, tell him and deal with the results. He's right. Chewy is sleeping. He's sleeping over here. Let's see if I can show you him. There he is. Hi, Chewy. Oh, you're up now. Do you want to come sit with Mama? Do you want to come sit with Mama? My sweetest baby. My sweetest baby boy. Mama's baby. Yes, Joey. This is my son. You're my baby. You're the sweetest. You are. They don't understand. They don't get it, Chewy. They don't know this side of you. But I know this side of you. Okay. I have a serious question. So my baby mama moved to another state with my daughter. My daughter's only 6. I'll be feeling so bad and helpless because my baby girl's so far away. I'll be really depressed. Why can't you move to that state to be closer to your kids? Hi there, Manuel. So I'm Marisa. I identify as a therapist. Identify is the key word. Hi, Sean Foley. Yes, Philly's right about that too. Legally, you know, there has to be a legal, you can't just move your kids. That's true. So you could take it to court, or yeah, you need to go to court then, especially if the baby mama isn't responsive. That's not good. He was sleeping. He was a sleeping man. Yeah, 24-hour Montana. That sounds like you gotta go to get some legal help. Hi there, if you're new, join my live stream. Thank you for joining. Give me a thumbs up. I'm Aunt Marisa. I identify as a therapist. So make sure that you ask me your questions, and if you need advice on anything, put it here in the chat. And me and my consultant, Chewy and Tiny Jesus here, are going to do our best to help you. Isn't that right, Choo Choo? Are we going to help these people? We are. We are. Yes, we are. Yes, we are going to help the people. I want to love and be loved. What I'm going to do, dump my ex for good and stay with Marco. But you got to tell Marco that you hooked up with your ex again. It's going to come back and bite you in the cooter, okay? Be honest. Does Chewy ever yawn loudly? Yes, it's so cute. When I lived in Portugal, I had a pit bull mixed with greyhound. She had the craziest loud yawns. Yeah, sometimes he does. I love it. Sounds cliche, Mimi, but you need to love yourself first. Marco deserves better. Well, Marco might be all right with it if she's honest, but how long have you been dating Marco? Hi, Katie. How are you? Yeah, so how long have you been dating Marco? 2 months now. I've been with Marco. I know it's cliche and all, but me and him, we vibe. Okay, and are you exclusively dating Marco? Does he think you're exclusive? I'm going to Mothman Museum in May. What is Mothman? What the heck is that? All I'm saying is when you really love someone, you're not going to cheat and be dishonest like that. If your foundation is built on deceit, it will crumble. He's right. I agree. You can't. If he doesn't find out, the guilt is going to eat you alive. So you got to be honest. Hello, sweetest Boots, Mr. Boots. Your little hips. Or do I just throw my phone away and get a new one, right? No, yeah, buddy. High grounds of hope. I'm raising funds to help Judith get urgent treatment today. If you're able to donate, would mean the world. If not, share. Who is Judith? On treatment for what? Y'all probably right. I can't smile at him knowing I did something with my ex. I'll try to compose myself and tell him maybe tomorrow, the next day. Yeah, figure it out. Get your ducks in a row, but you got to let him know. Because if you don't, the guilt is going to eat you alive, and he's going to find out. I'm going to smoke a little herb and bake cookies and make popcorn. Fun. We stays with her at our orphanage. Thank you, Mimi the Queenie. Yes, make sure you give my live stream a thumbs up if you haven't. If you're just joining, I'm Aunt Marisa. I identify as a therapist, and I'm giving you free advice. In this economy, you should really take advantage because nothing's free anymore. Also, reminder, I have an Amazon storefront where I sell things like tiny Jesuses and my stress-free notebooks, journals, therapeutic journals to help you in your mental health, coloring books, okay? We love to color on this side of the internet. We love to color over here. And you can get this gorgeous, fun, stress decreasing coloring book in my Amazon store. This is our homeless Puerto Rican Chucky. He's homeless. He lives in a van on Venice Beach. He's fried out of his mind, and he's a break dancer for tips. Okay? That is the beauty of coloring. It is whatever you want it to be, literally. Literally. I wish you the best, Mimi. Whether Marco accepts it or not, it will set you free. Yes. Shout out to Christ every time. That's right, Philly. Hi, Razvan. Hi, Tim Hughes. I'm good. How you come up in the 90s like me, Rugrats and wrestling? Well, I'm somewhere between 20 and 70 years old, so I'm not saying I came up in the 90s. However, I am saying that coloring can be very therapeutic because it makes you focus on something besides your problems. It is a mental escape, okay? To free your minds and your imagination. Very good for you. You're welcome, Mimi. Hi, DJ. By the sound of your voice, there's no doubt in my mind you're from New York. I was born and raised there. Brooklyn, Tim, how are you? Brooklyn. So, reminder, I got a fan site, and you can watch every episode of my award-winning documentary on my fan site, okay? Every single one. You can watch the first couple seasons here, but if you want to see the new episode, it's on Patreon exclusively. And I got merch. Me and my kooky family, that's me, cousin Richetta, our cousin Connie the crackhead, we lost her. She's alive, we just don't know where she is. Britney Spears and cousin Stephanie. Hi, Verified Wealth, how are you? I'm very good, how are you? Welcome, I'm Aunt Marissa, I identify as a therapist. Make sure you give my live a thumbs up if you guys haven't, please. Make sure. So, it's Friday, it's the weekend. Who's got weekend plans? Nobody's got weekend plans. You all just hanging out with me. I believe the children are future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them a sense of pride to make it easier. Let the children's laughter remind us how we used to be. Everybody's searching for a hero. People need someone to look up to. I never found anyone who fulfilled my needs. A lonely place to be until I learned to depend on me. I decided long ago never to walk in anyone's shadow. If I fail, if I succeed, at least I'll live as I believe. No matter what they take from me, they can't take away my dignity, because the greatest love of all is happening to me. Everybody, I found the greatest love of all inside of me. I live in Pennsylvania now. I'm single. Are you single? Very happily divorced. That's right, Adam Bedard. Tell them. You bought a new outfit. What kind of outfit? We have the same wig, girl. Oh, honey, you wish. This is not a wig. This is perfect hair. Isn't it baffling how people are just not used to perfection? Like, have our standards just been that bad? Hi, Jack Flips. Why do you call yourself Jack Flips? My neighbors are having a party. I should go crash it. Hi there, it's Tía Marisa. Because the greatest. Make sure you guys join my fan site. Oh, and that trailer park girl that everyone's obsessed with, Hennessy. She's paying me $500 a month to market her OnlyFund. It's in my bio if you guys want to join her fan site. She's a little kooky, but whatever. To each his own. Mid blue diesel jeans, cashmere V-neck, and some black Air Force Ones. Black Air Force Ones, wow. Look at you, aren't you a fashion designer? I did nothing wrong or disrespectful. Why are you guys arguing? Adam, he wasn't disrespectful. It's okay. Anyway, that's right, ACDC, how are you? My advice for Tim, try to meet a woman in real life. Chatting up women in YouTube lives won't work 99.9999999 of the time. Yeah, he's right. Next time, I won't accept it. Okay. Well, either way, I'm happily divorced, as I've told you guys. My husband turned into a woman. If you want to learn more about that story, go to my playlist called The Diaz Here. Right here on YouTube, you can watch season 1 and 2 completely free of my award-winning documentary about my divorce woes. And so if you want to see why I am the way I am, that will help explain some things. That will help clarify some things for you. Just saying. Exactly, Philly. I agree. He's like a bottle girl in Colombia now. He got a BBL. He was stealing my pantyhose, my makeup. Crazy stuff. Make sure you give my live a thumbs up if you haven't. That's all. Don't be a Karen. Try nice words next time, Mr. T. Oh, Adam. A little aggressive there. A little aggressive there, Adam. Okay, so nobody else got weekend plans. Yeah, buddy bought an outfit. What the hell is happening? No one's doing nothing for fun. Well, the crazy thing is, Philly, the same thing happened to my cousin, and she moved in with me from Argentina. She moved in with me here in Los Angeles, and we had to go through the same thing together at the same time. Crazy stuff. Hi, Cho-Cho. Dude, I think I will call the police on you, man. That's enough. What are you even talking about, Adam? Poor Tim has done nothing. Adam, you're being a bully. And you can't call the police on a YouTube comment, honey. Come on. That's crazy talk. Battered looking sneakers can ruin the look. It's true. You know, I was in Vegas once. I was doing a gig in Vegas, and I saw J. Cole, that rapper J. Cole. He had the most dusty, old, peeling off, beat up sneakers I've ever seen. And this was J. Cole. But he was already very famous and well known. Very humble guy. Hi there, Shia. How are you? Don't call the police, call Ghostbusters. You know, we should make something called Trollbusters, where it's like they find you from your comments. They track your IP address, show up at your house. Keep your shoes and your nails clean. Very good. Welcome to my live stream. If you're new here, I'm Aunt Marissa. I identify as a therapist, and I'm giving free advice. Okay, in this economy, you should really take advantage because nothing is free anymore. Nothing. It is Denver Downer. This is my real voice. I got blocked out for some reason. I don't know. Welcome, Denver. Good idea, Queenie. Sign me up, coach. I'm ready, right? For like a trolling bot thing. It's okay, Tim. I'm not mad at you. Hi, Meredith. Thank you. If you like my sweater, this is my merch. That's me. That's my cousin Richetta. That's my cousin Connie the crackhead. We don't know where she is. She's been missing for a while. She's fine. She just lives in the streets. That's another cousin who lost her mind and thinks she's Britney Spears, Hennessy. And then this is Stephanie. She's the most normal one in the family. So who else got weekend plans? Okay, Adam, stop fighting with Tim. He's not doing nothing. You're being mean now. Make sure you guys go to the link. It's pinned in my comments as well, but go to the link in my bio with all of my comments. All of my links, and you can follow my socials, subscribe to my Patreon and my fan sites for exclusive content and live streams. Did anybody watch Power, the 50 Cent show? No, I have never seen that show. Thank you, Meredith Blakeston. The gym been my therapy for the past 6 months. All I'm doing this weekend is hitting them weights. Very nice. I don't know. I don't think we come from the same school, Tim. But I just don't think you're being rude. Adam's being a little defensive. Hi, DJ. You're Brooklyn, I'm Ozone Park. Ah, I see. $57. Well, I'm somewhere between 20 and 70, so I'll let you decide. Hard-bodied Italian Forza. Okay. Make sure you give my live stream a thumbs up if you haven't, everyone. Who is the best rapper of all time for Queens? No idea. All right. Honestly, I've been thinking about this. I'd say 27 to 28 years old. Thank you. Yeah, buddy. I'll take it. I don't mind. Biggest rapper, I'd say is 50. Best rapper, I'd say is Nas. They shooting. I made you look. You're a slave to a page in my rhyme book. Getting big money, playboy, your time's up. Where them gangsters at? Where them dimes at? I love that song. Thank you, Tim. You guys know her. Can't stop this hammer time. MC Hammer. Really? For the best rapper from Queens? Please stop humming. Nobody's humming. I was rapping. He is from the West Coast. That's right. All right, I got some more messages from my Patreons. Someone asked me what I feel about birthday month. Okay, look. Birthday month is okay if you're like early 20s, but you're 48. You need to calm down. You need to relax, okay? It's a nice dinner and cake and some vibes, not a fiscal quarter. Like, have a seat. Action Bronson, you know, I don't like his music at all. I seen him at PuffCon a couple years ago. Did not care for his music. Hi, Chip the Gents. Everyone calm down. This isn't Cornhub. What are you talking about, Adam? You're starting to be a little weird. I never celebrate my birthday. Well, that is just terrible. You should celebrate your birthday. You absolutely should. It is the day that you were born. It is the day of your birth. It is the day the Lord decided to present you to the rest of the world. Action Bronson got a good food and travel. Yeah, that's delicious. That's all I care for. I don't care for his music at all. SH, you want me to shut up? I got you. Boom. You're muted. His music, a bit pretentious, right? Maybe that's the wrong word, but he seems kind of forced. It's just not good. I just don't like it. I don't know what it is. I just don't like it. Birthdays are overrated. We just got another year closer to death. I celebrate, though, because my girls like to spoil me. It makes me happy. When you say girls, do you mean daughters or multiple girlfriends? Are you Dominican? Dominicans might as well be Mormons, the way that they cheat. Action Bronson sounds like a knockoff Ghost. Oh, your girl. I thought I saw an S. I'm far from the phone. Okay, another message I got on Patreon. Make sure you guys join, all right? A man says that I hate gold diggers. And I told him, you're probably broke. Only broke men hate on gold diggers. It's usually men with no gold. Like, you're trying to get her at Applebee's for 2 for $25 and you think she's a gold digger? You have a negative checking account and you're worried about a gold digger? Just saying. The math ain't mathing. Hi there, Trendy. Hi, Stella. Honestly, a lot of us fellas don't really care for birthdays. Really? I feel like once you get to like a certain age, you stop caring about your birthday. I've been doing nice dinners for my birthday for years, and I've never been happier. I don't even drink no more. I can never cheat on her. She's been with me and supported me through everything. Oh, that's so nice, Philly 4235. How are you, Trendy? Hi, David from Ireland. Queenie, do I drop my affection for Latino girls? You girls seem so sweet. No. Just because one was a user and a loser doesn't mean all of them are. Latin women are very loving, okay? You know you've got a woman who's obsessed with you once she starts threatening you and worried about who's texting you. Lock it down. She might suffocate you when you sleep one night if you upset her enough, but that love will be unmatched. The love of a Latina, we're crazy, we're toxic, we'll tie you to a chair if you try us, but we will love harder than most people. How you doing, Stella? Who wanted my party? It is in LA. There's going to be food and drinks. And okay, goodbye, Adam. Don't say things like that. How you doing, David? I really don't. I don't like attention on me. Sounds weird. However, celebrating another person's birthday, I'm down for that. Yeah, I'm not big on the parties no more. I'm happy with just a little dinner. Sometimes I do because me and my friend Jacqueline, her birthday is 2 days after mine. So we do a together birthday where either we go do something or we get some of our girlfriends together and do like a duo birthday. But for me, I'm happy with going to get a nice seafood dinner, maybe a surf and turf. I like to do some kind of accomplishment, like on my whatever birthday. I moved to California, you know, and then on my whatever other birthday, I started a business. And then on my whatever other birthday, I decided to start a documentary about my life, and it won 20 awards. So, hi, Andrew Garcia, how are you? So was the woman from the film Misery a Latina? She bashed that dude up. Maybe. She didn't look it, though. She could have been, like, from, like, you know, there are Latinos who look very white. I don't know. He's got a good point there, Chip. The girl from Misery. Let's see who played her. Wasn't it Kathy Bates? Yeah, that was Kathy Bates, but maybe Kathy Bates is, you know, Cousin Consuelo. Sometimes people think she's white. Huh? You're my favorite gay Latina streamer, dog. Thanks. No one is gay here. Please. Don't even get me started. I'm not anti-gay or nothing, but let's just say I'm not a big fan of clams. Okay, I'm good on that. First film that got me feeling disgusted. Really? That movie? What's your fave Bad Bunny song? Titi me preguntó, obviously, because I'm the Titi. I'm very upset Bad Bunny didn't book me for his Super Bowl performance. How dare he? How dare he? I should have been the Titi at the Super Bowl. Deliverance was a disgusting movie. Never saw it. You are the Titi. Exactly, Mateo. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Another question I got. How come girls don't like other girls? I mean, that's not cute. Girls who hate on other girls are having an imaginary competition with imaginary enemies. Like, I'm very much for the girls. I'm women empowerment. Hi, Chewy. I'm women empowerment. I want to help the girls. But a lot of girls are jealous and insecure, and usually they're the ugly ones. Just saying. Hot girls don't hate. Kathy Bates, she took the guy's ankles out. I mean, who wrote that scene? Maybe. Maybe, or maybe she was Latina. Hi, Samuel. Thank you. Hi, old white witch. Are you thinking about it, Jeremy Johnson? It's true. You look bored today, mate. Hi. Oh, I'm not bored. I'm responding to this email. How are you, Trendy? You got any weekend plans? Nobody wants to tell me their weekend plans except for yeah, buddy, who got an outfit. Is Big Pun the best Latino rapper? No. What y'all got for dinner tonight? I don't know. What are you guys doing for dinner? Let's discuss dinner plans, dinner ideas. I really try hard to stay away from backbiting and gossiping. Girls that hate on other girls backbite. It's not a good thing. I will say this. It is natural for girls to come together and kind of, you know, gossip a little bit. We talk a little bit. But to actually hate and be insecure and jealous over another woman, it's usually an ugly girl who's insecure and has no confidence, or a girl who's dating a piece of crap guy who entertains women, and that's why she's insecure. Those are the two types of girls that I've seen that are a little jealous and hate. Just bought a new Prado. Me and Mrs. going to pick it up. A Prado? What's a Prado? Then out for lunch somewhere. Very nice. Tell me your dinner plans, everyone. What's for dinner? Someone asked me how I feel about man buns. I hate them. I think they're disgusting. Okay, you got a grown man with a bun, with a moño, that can borrow my scrunchie or my hair tie, and I'm supposed to be attracted to you or look at you as a leader? Absolutely not. Talking about balance. Go balance your credit, honey. Oh, Toyota Prado, very nice. I took my girl out for dinner. A girl walked in, saw my girl, looked this other girl from head to toe, and I called her out on it. You called out a girl, your girl, for looking at another girl. Don't do things like that, yeah, buddy. Let women internalize their emotions. Don't you get involved. Don't you do it. Ooh, shrimp fried rice. Man buns need to go, my bros. I agree, Rob Zombie. IDK, what to pair it with? Rice or sourdough bread? Wait, what did you say you're eating? Ooh, pork shoulder in your crock pot. Yummy. I say go with the rice. I made guacamole and thought about you, not in a weird way. That sounded weird, but I get it. Thank you. Seafood basket, I reckon. Man buns and rompers, 2016 vibes. Oh my God, that's right. Men were wearing rompers. I'm so glad that stopped. Out here looking like toddlers in a onesie. Ugh. No, the queen, I just said what's so interesting. Yeah. Hi there, Jamie. Yeah, that was a crazy time trip, the gents. You know, Trendy, now you got me fiending, and I know there's a fried seafood place near me. It's new, too. Chicken crab here, 88 now. It's something else. What is it called? Mariscos, labrisas, bucket, paolas. Here it is. This is the one. Fish hook. Oh yeah, this looks good. My favorite, you know who? Tia, auntie. Bye, Trendy. Thank you so much. I thought because it's Mexican and I made it spicy, just thought about the South American link. That's why. Oh, Guatemalan. Hi, Betrayed by Cindy. You're still here. You're always so quiet. Thank you, Betrayed. I'm not going to lie. I actually owned and wore skinny jeans back in 2012. I laugh at it, but damn, what was I thinking? Fried catfish does sound good right now, doesn't it? Is romper like dungarees? Huh. Let's see. Dungarees. No, those are overalls. So rompers, here, I'm going to show you a picture. Guys wearing a romper. How embarrassing. It's like a one-piece outfit that literally a baby would wear. I feel like, right? Toddlers wear these. Yeah, onesies, exactly. Romp is like what Olympic wrestlers wear. Kind of, yeah. It kind of is. You're right. Oh, of course, now my freaking computer wants to freeze. Whatever. I never had a man bun. Would you? How would I describe my hair? Low, tapered, and longer on top, faded into my beard. I don't know, but I'm glad you don't have a man bun. They're disgusting. Only certain people could pull off man buns. It's not for everyone. That's for sure. You know, if my ex-husband would have started wearing a man bun, I might have been able to see this transition thing coming a little earlier. Before he started stealing my Spanx and my makeup, I might have noticed, I might have taken that as a sign. Like, oh, you need to borrow my scrunchie? I still rock my curly surfer bob. Wow. You're a surfer? Some hipsters wearing a romper with a tiny beanie and Crocs. Hi, JC. How are you? But I used to skateboard. Oh, so you just got the surfer hair. I used to skateboard when I was young. You know, I submitted a video to be on Jackass. I jumped off a roof and tried to land on a skateboard, and I kind of did, but I landed on my butt bone. I looked like a rag doll just falling off the roof. How did I... It's a wild child. Very wild. Land surfing. You know, I guess it would be considered land surfing. It's true. I remember zillennials walking around wearing man buns with receding hairlines. Oh my goodness, Jeremy Johnson, how gross. How gross. Hi, Mira, thank you. I just Googled romper and I'm mentally scared. Right? Scarred. Oh, both. Both. Give my live stream a thumbs up if you haven't. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Aunt Marisa. I identify as a therapist, and I'm giving you guys free advice. In this economy, you should take advantage because nothing is free. Isn't that right, Choo Choo? Nothing is free. Nothing is free, Mr. Boots. I was a skateboarder. I had the Alien Ant Farm crew cut with the line cut into the front. Oh my goodness. What a time to be alive. Anyone remember when dudes used to do the designs to their fades? Yep. I do remember that. Remember when, who was it? I think it was Genuine, had people cutting slits in their eyebrows. What the hell was that for? Like, what was the point of that? Thank you, Mira. It's mostly the hood dudes from what I remember. Yeah, the Latinos. A lot of Puerto Rican guys had that going on. Then they started getting creative and started doing like colors in it. It was like temporary like color in the design. Very ghetto. Ah, do you remember when girls used to wear those ugly slides from the beauty supply that had those little metal flowers? And they came in like 800 colors. I got the eyebrow scar from the piercing. Oh my goodness. All friends double tap. Yes, double tap. Give me a thumbs up if you haven't. What a time to be alive. Beauty supply shoes, fades with designs, rompers. God. I remember in school, the girls used to put so much hairspray in their curly hair, and then they'd snap their curls on their desk, and you would see the hairspray like rain down like snow on their desk. Crazy. Why were we doing things like that? Excuse me. Honestly, I like the Y2K resurgence I've been seeing recently. Yeah, Y2K stuff's going back. Hi, Mashish. How much do you usually spend on your nails? When I get them done, I'm a manicure and pedicure girl, and I do gel X and gel on my toes. So about like $200 and something. Hi, Mr. Boot. Hi, Mr. Boot. Hi, Mr. Booty Butts. Hi, Mr. Boots. Hi, Mr. Boots. Hi, Mr. Booty Butts. Look at these stretching feet over here. Look at these little feet. Oh. You're such a good boy, Chewy. You're such a good boy with these little beans. Look at these little beans. By the way, Chewy's on TikTok, everyone. Chewy's World 777. Did you ever own baby fat back then? Yes. I even walked in a baby fat fashion show before in New York. Definitely girls should get their feet done professionally. It looks way better. Absolutely. The worst is when you don't have your feet done, but you still have the audacity to wear open-toed shoes. This goes for men as well, okay? I did, and apple bottoms. There was an apple bottom show I did, and then there was one that I didn't do because the place, it was a nightclub that was in a church. I wasn't going in there. That did not feel right to me. Well, Chewbacca, aka Chewy, Chalupa, Choo Choo, Choo Choo Woo Choo, Choo Choo Man, Chupacabra, Choo Choo Bear, Mr. Boots, Mr. Butts, the man, the ham, the baby boy, Mr. Ham. Right, Chewy? Right, Choopaloops? Yeah, it was crazy, Chip. It was a real thing. I couldn't believe it. Chewy is a Chihuahua Border Terrier. So he's Mexican and British. You want to say hi to everyone? Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Everyone wants to see how cute you are. They're asking what your ethnicity is. He's mixed. He's a drag queen. On TikTok, he does drag videos. So make sure you join TikTok Chewy's World 777. Thank you, Star. I hope you have a blessed day too. I saw a guy wearing a toe at the airport. What kind of lesbian was he? What do you mean he was wearing a toe? Love your accent. Always wanted to meet someone with an accent like that. Well, now you have. I'm Aunt Marissa. I identify as a therapist, and I'm offering you free advice. All you got to do is ask me a question, put your problems in the chat, and me and my consultant, Tiny Jesus here, will do our best to help you. Chewy, I got your fur all over me. Goodness. Terrible. Oh, a toe ring. Yeah, that's a little zesty. That's a little fruity in the booty. Bless you, sister. Bless you. I'm every woman. It's all in me. Anything you want done, baby. I'm every woman From the UK, Birmingham. Wow, nice to meet you. I miss when girls used to rock the ankle jewelry. Zesting, disgusting, more like, why did my eyes look down there? Well, why did they? Hi, Yazin, how are you? You barely see it anymore. Well, you gotta go on, you gotta find girls who sell feet pics. They wear that stuff. They wear it. I ain't bragging, 'cause I'm the one. Just ask me, it shall be done. Got a little cutie. That's what they're called, cuties. They're tangerines or clementines. I don't know what these are called. I never understood the whole feet stuff. Me either. Guys pay a grip for feet stuff. I saw a video of a guy who wanted to buy a girl's like pedicure shavings. That's interesting. That's something. I don't know if I'd do that. Let's just send my DNA to some weirdo. Hi, Charles. Lisette used to get her feet done, and guess who paid for that as well? Yeah, me. Oh my gosh. You paid for everything, yeah, buddy. Oh my goodness, Chip the Gents. Really? Were they at least pretty toes? How are you, Charles Hopkins? Who wants a bite? This is my type of candy, all right? Nature's sugar. Reminder, I want you guys to click that link that's in my bio. It's also pinned here in the comments. Those are all of my links, social links. So I'm on Snap, Twitter, X, Threads, TikTok, what else? Instagram, Patreon, OnlyFans. I got a Cameo. You could get personalized videos on Cameo if you want to get roasted or toasted. Yeah, buddy, this one's for you. If you want to tell what's her face, she owes you money or you're dumping her, I can make a video for you and you can send it to her. Her pinky toe is different from one another. All right, hi, Tora. I like somebody. Should I tell them or stay silent? I'm not sure. Well, Tora, tell me, number one, are you a female? Because females shouldn't make the first move. How can you, a dude, massage another guy's feet? You know, I feel so bad for those women who do the pedicures. I got cute feet. My feet, I got tiny little feet. I'm a size 5. My feet aren't horrendous at all. But sometimes, I remember I went to go get a pedicure with a friend and they brought out a sandblaster for her. Like a Home Depot orange tool sandblaster for her feet. And I just looked at my friend in shock. And I told her, I don't care how much your nails cost today. You need to leave that lady at least a $50 tip. Because she had to sandblast your toes. That's insane. Get pedicure. I care about my hygiene. I used to get laughed at for it. Yeah, I think pedicures are good. It's just when you start doing things like, oh, get clear polish. You don't need polish. If you're a man, you don't need that. A straight man. Smooth feet, clean fingernails, and smooth face skin. That's right, Chip. Does she have leather skin? Yeah, I don't know what that was. But a sand blaster. I didn't even know they operated like that in nail salons. I was like, I thought they were going to fix the door. I was, when they brought that thing, I was like, oh, wait, I wonder what they're about to fix. What are they sands in? You know, maybe they're installing a door. Nope. My friend's crusty feet. Do you think armpits can be decorated with jewelry? I don't. But I know in like Europe, they think armpit hair is sexy, and you see fashion ads where the girl's armpit hair grows out and they even dye it a different color. I seen a fashion ad. I want to say it was Vogue or something. The girl had long armpit hair that was dyed green of all colors. Green. You have a nice voice. What land are you from? Wow, the land of Brooklyn, Bacon. They brought an actual sandblaster. Yeah, buddy, can you believe it? Where are you from, Bacon Burner? Girls with hairy legs and armpits, no, not for me, thank you. I agree. From Pakistan, hi Malik. You're PR, Puerto Rican? Yes, Puerto Rican and Guatemalan. I seen an older lady with bad ingrown toenail once at the salon. It was dark and painful. Ew. You guys like pimple popping videos? Something about a good pimple popping video. I'm just watching it the whole time. Like I don't want to look at it, but I can't look away. You're from Canada. Have you ever been to Degrassi? I definitely know he does not like me. I'm not sure why I like him. Okay, Taurus, so you're a girl? Girls don't make the first move, number one. If you already feel in your heart of hearts that this guy doesn't like you, why do you still want to pursue him? I've been down that rabbit hole. Have you actually been to the Degrassi school? Well, Tora, if you have to fight for this guy's attention, he's not worth it, honey. There are people, everyone has somebody. Everyone, and I mean everyone, is someone's type. You don't have to force it. You don't have to settle and hope that some loser who doesn't notice you likes you. F him. His loss. To Degrassi. No, Degrassi. It's a show called Degrassi. And they filmed it in Canada. Because the greatest love of all is happening to me. I found the greatest love of all inside of me. That was a good little Clemente, little tangerine. Do you think there's an actual reason why some guys love feet? I mean, it's very common. Is there some scientific explanation? So, I saw on a podcast called We Don't Give a F. It's a podcast. And they did some diving into this. And a lot of guys claimed that their love for feet started from a crush at a young age, either from like a teacher or a babysitter or just some figure in their life that would wear pantyhose or certain shoes or something that kind of got them, you know, into feet. But apparently it starts from something totally innocent. It is the show that Drake was in, Chip the Gen. He was Wheelchair Jimmy. She should be an actor or something. You have a voice. Thank you, Bacon Burner. I like feet, but I don't like bare feet. They need to be in socks. I see. But yeah, so apparently a lot of guys said it was from like a teacher or a babysitter. Crazy, right? So, welcome to my live stream, everyone. I'm Aunt Marisa, Tia Marisa, and I identify as a therapist. And if you need advice, all you got to do is comment your questions or your problems in the chat. And me and my consultant, Tiny Jesus here, we're going to do our best to help you. So, all right. Another question I got from Patreon, which make sure you join my exclusive community on Patreon. Exclusive videos, photos, streams, and you can watch every episode of my award-winning documentary, The Diaz. If you want to get a sneak peek, excuse me, seasons 1 and 2 are available for free here on YouTube. All you got to do is go to the top of my page, and you will see a playlist called The Diaz, and you can enjoy for free. But if you want to see the good stuff, the new stuff, you got to go to Patreon. Okay. Hi, John Pickett. How are you? Okay, let's see. What food is popular in Brooklyn? Pizza, Chinese food, alcapurrias, papadrenos. Okay, where are we? One girl told me that he's different, and I said, yeah, he's with different women every month, okay? Men are not different. They might treat you different, but they are not different. So to sum it up, I'm throwing my phone away, going to Starbucks with a sophisticated book, pretending I can read, hoping some new girl will think I'm a catch, right? That was the plan, yeah. Nobody said all that. I told you to cut her off of your cards, or whatever she had connected to your cards, cut that off. Then I told you to not block her so that you can see if she responds once she notices you cut her off. And yeah, go somewhere where you meet someone in person. Starbucks is good, a bookstore, church. Go do things you would normally do and hope that you just meet a girl doing what you already like to do. If you're into video games, go to an arcade or a video game store. Find a cute girl there. If you like wrestling, go to a wrestling event or something. Find a girl there. If you like to dance, you like whatever your interests are, just go do what you do and see if there's a female there, because you already have something in common. Need to ask something regarding relationships. What is it, Roxo? Ain't that the matcha dudes who do that? Yeah, buddy. The matcha dudes. That was a very matcha move. I tried matcha for the first time on this past weekend, and I love matcha. You guys didn't tell me that it's like green tea on crack. You know, that's all I drank, basically. This whole thing, green tea. Matcha, concentrated green tea. Why didn't anyone tell me this? Okay. Are you unaware of stonewalling or silent treatment? I think it's happening, unfortunately. I know what silent treatment is. I'm the queen of silent treatment. Tell me, what did you do that she is suddenly giving you the silent treatment? But the other boys like girls in football. I loved books and dolls. Jokes, I'm not going to some doll convention. Yeah. I've never been to a doll convention, and I did like dolls. I had every Barbie doll ever. Every single Barbie doll that has ever existed, I'm pretty sure I had it. And then I gave it to my cousins. I was so, oh, let me, give it to my cousins who didn't have toys. What an idiot. If I would have kept all the dolls to myself, I could have made a fortune on eBay. I would have been a millionaire just from selling Barbies. But no, I have to have a good heart and give to the needy. How do I stay focused on reading a book series? I've seen all the films, but I want to read the books, but I keep procrastinating. Well, Tara, I would say give yourself just a certain amount of time to read this book. It's the same thing like when you read a Bible. People, you don't have to read the Bible in a whole day. Give yourself 20 minutes. I'm going to read the Bible for 20 minutes or 30 minutes or an hour. Whatever you want the time to be, just give yourself a time frame. Eat zucchini. What is that? What? All right. You can also try audiobooks. Now, reading is better. Let her read. I'm going round to her house with flowers in my mouth and playing the guitar. I have nothing to say on that because you know that you are being used and manipulated by a girl who clearly doesn't care for you. So if that's what you choose, our therapy sessions end here. She has anxiety issues because of her dad. She's too taunting and she wants to prove herself to her fam. She was telling me her problems and I talked about solutions since then. And ever since you tried to help her, she has silent treatment, giving you the silent treatment. Now, when you say the silent treatment, do you mean like no texting, no communication at all? Do you live in the same dorm, the same college? I'll learn how to play flamenco, just be YouTube and how to until 5 a.m. Do you remember me? Hi, Sweetly Blessed. Yes, I remember you. Dry communication, no emotional talk, feels like a detached conversation. Well, I don't know what advice you gave her, but maybe it was too personal. Maybe if she didn't ask you for advice and you gave it, it was too much. You called her out on something that made her feel uncomfortable. Hi, Lamar Davis from Los Santos. I am also Angel Sweetie. Angel Sweetie. I know that name. I have seen that name. She could have said that. No, is it an ego thing? I don't think it's an ego thing. Maybe it's a boundary thing. I don't know what the situation is, but it's possible you overstepped with your advice and it made her feel uncomfortable. So you should just be honest with her and be like, hey, I feel like ever since we had this conversation, you've been kind of standoffish with me and not really talking to me. If I said something that upset you, I'm sorry, and just apologize and be open about it. It's my time to observe right now. The patients are venting. Welcome to the show, Chip. Yeah, I don't know exactly what was said, so I can't tell you everything, but it seems to me that maybe you gave advice that was unwarranted, and maybe she just wanted to vent. How long have you been with this girl? Free therapy with Tía Marisa, yeah. Reminder, I have partnered with Money Lion. If you don't know what Money Lion is, you're missing out, okay? You're missing out, and I'm going to tell you why. Because Money Lion is an amazing small loan service that can approve you immediately and send you money immediately for up to $55. Wow. So if you it's not going to change your life, clearly. But if you need a little extra spends in cash, or you want to treat yourself to dinner, you don't feel like cooking, check out Moneyline. My link is in my community post. I'm going to go ahead and reshare it for you now. Click that link, and you could be up to $55 richer immediately when you sign up using my link. That's right, just for signing up. I seriously don't know how to handle venting. If she tells me her problem, I try fixing. Is it wrong? Yes, it is wrong, because if she's your girlfriend or you're dating her, sometimes women or people in general just want to vent. And they don't want to feel like you're diagnosing them and trying to help them, especially if you're the significant other. Sometimes they just want you to listen. You just got to shut up and listen, nod, and say, that sucks. I'm sorry you're going through that. I'm here for you. But when you criticize and you start, it can just come across as a little, like you're crossing boundaries. And I don't know how long you've been with this girl, but I would say it seems like it's not that long for her to be upset at this. I'm not sure whether I'm allergic to kiwis. I had 6 in a day a few weeks ago. My tongue went numb. Did you peel them? You got to peel the kiwis. If you don't peel them, that fuzz might have made your tongue numb. Welcome to my live stream, everyone. How is everyone doing? It's Friday. Who's going to the movies? Yes, I peeled them. Very interesting. Hi, Pig Steel from Granada. Hi, Osnet. Oh, Osnet, you come in here and say I got a nice wig every time. And I tell you it's perfect hair. Is this what you like? You just want to keep doing this with me? So, reminder, I got a fan site. I got fan sites, okay? I want you guys to join my fan sites if you haven't. If you haven't, you got to join the fan site. I'm going to show you how to do it. All you do is you go to the top of my YouTube page, and you will see links, the Patreon link, and then you see a link that says all my links. That's where you can find my social, all the fan sites, Cameo. You can get merch. First YouTube Live I actually like. Thanks. You're welcome, Roxo. Yeah, I don't know, Roxo. I don't know how long have you been with this girl? Big stretch. My goodness. Come to Granada. Probably not, sweetie. I don't even know where that is. All right. Yeah, so you're going to go to my page here. And you're going to see all the links. Then you're going to see something that says visit community. Make sure you are part of the community, okay? Because I post pictures there, links. I let you know when I'm going live on there, random things, fun stuff. So I want you guys to join my community as well. Okay, I got another message on my Patreon. Men who don't like drama, talk about men who don't like drama. Well, usually men who don't like drama create the prequel, okay? And then they act surprised at the sequel. Like, this is all your fault. Anyone who says, I don't like drama, they usually are the nucleus of the drama. You understand? The hub of the drama. Does that make sense? Someone asked me what I think about men who post gym selfies in mirrors. If you flex any harder in that tank top, okay, it's going to file a complaint. You're going to pop it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. The tank top looks like a bralette. You're not working out, okay? You're posting that thirst traps, auditioning for the Thirsty Olympics, all right? Lift your weights, not your ego. I hate drama. Yeah, well, not all men, yeah, buddy. But the men who say, I don't like drama, usually start the drama. So, I don't know about you. Also, I don't have any social media to post any cringe pictures. You're on YouTube, that's social media. You can post cringe pictures here. Oh, Queenie, don't get me on a technical. I'm fragile at the moment. Well, I'm just saying, fragile or not, Tia Marisa's going to keep it real. Someone asked me how I feel about the girls who, quote, love to travel. Your love for traveling is based on whose card that the ticket is on. You know? You're not a world traveler. You're a passenger princess with Klarna, honey. There's a difference. What did I miss? Chip the Gent, not a whole lot. Just giving some advice, talking about the girls who love to travel, and I said, travel on whose card? You're not a world traveler. You're a passenger princess with Klarna or Afterpay, you know. And if you guys want to ask me questions and have conversations, join the Patreon where you can message me anytime. You don't have to wait for me to live stream. Thank you, Abraham Class. And wow, absolutely gorgeous. That's very nice of you to say. Can you speak any other languages other than English? I speak Spanish. Thank you, Chip. Thank you very much. By the way, me and Cousin Consuelo, aka the other Tia, are going to be live together. Dual live next Thursday, this coming Thursday, the 26th, at 11 o'clock a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Oh, my back is killing me. Ugh. Did you hear that? Terrible. I sound like a nutcracker. Like bubble wrap. Prepping for tonight, taking my nephews and niece to a wrestling event. Ugh. What wrestling event? I love wrestling. Like WWE or like a school match. Oh, AEW. Very nice. That's exciting. Hi, DTM. How are you? Okay, I got a question about men with ankle monitors. Honey, that's not a step counter, okay? Talking about I'm locked in the house. Geographically, you're locked in. Okay? I'm locked in. Geographically, you're locked in your house. If you see someone with an ankle monitor, don't think, oh, a bad boy. Think a caged lion. And leave the lion alone. How are you, DTM? Thank you, Simon. Could you hypothetically press charges if you were assaulted with a piece of artificial cheese? I don't think you could press charges for cheese. I really don't. I've never heard of that. How do I feel about men who say I'm a provider? Well, providing what? What are they actually providing? Vibes? Splitting an appetizer? Please. A provider wouldn't brag about being a provider. Just saying. Ugh, my back. I need to go to the chiropractor. I'm making a lemon ginger blast juice. Wow, it sounds delicious. Stands up. I'll tell you what, Simon, if you cash at me $100, I'll stand up. I wasn't bragging before, but I don't know what you thought you were bragging about. I didn't think you were bragging about anything. How do I feel about spiritual men? Okay, a man of God is different from a spiritual man. A spiritual man got crystals but no jobs. He got all these crystals and all these things but no savings. Sage can't cleanse his credit score, all right? So, man of God, spiritual man. Man of God, spiritual man. Very different. Salty broccoli, I'm not your mother. Never gonna be, okay? Kick in one direction and twist your upper body in another to get some cracks. You know, I've done that before, but I gotta do it laying down. I can't do it just regular. Is that weird? Okay. How do I feel about alpha males? Every self-proclaimed alpha male got podcasts and trauma. Okay, they got a red pill podcast, trauma, mommy issues. Real leaders don't have to announce it. They just pay the bills. Okay? They don't drag other women when they're not even providing for them. It's insanity. It's like a mental illness, the red pill podcast, guys. If your back is hurting a little. Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about, but usually I gotta like lay on a mat and do it. I have a massage gun somewhere. Ah, I found it. Let's see if it's charged up. Nope, it's dead. Gotta charge it. I hate the red pill movement. It's ridiculous. It's so dumb. It really is, isn't it? How do I feel about couples who share social media accounts? Okay, one Facebook, one Instagram page. First of all, nobody wants to follow a couple's account. I'm going to tell you right now, unless you're like a cute old couple, nobody cares about the couple accounts. It's ridiculous. If you break up, who gets the password? The dog? Dudes in loafers with no socks and trousers too short. Whoop, that sucks. That's weird to me, not gonna lie. What's weird to you? What's happening, Auntie? Hi, Dark Horse. Not much. Friday night with the crew. Doing our usual therapy session. That is the red pill look, yeah. Very much. Very much so. Couple sharing a social media account, right? Why would we do that? I thought you went to go get pizza. My dog grabbed a piece and took off. I did not get pizza, Jefferson. How do you feel about men who wear too much cologne? They're not mysterious, they're flammable. One spark and the whole restaurant's gonna evacuate. You know? Just a little bit on your wrist, maybe over here, but you shouldn't waft as you're walking around everywhere. It shouldn't follow you like a smoke. You know in the cartoons, like when Pepe Le Pew's little stinky smell was coming and he had that green fog behind him? That's what these guys who bathe in cologne smell like. It's true. Queen, let's stop at motel. Get the hell out of here, Herzen. I got some nice Armani coat. It's lush. Well, as long as you're not bathing in it, it's nice. Oof. Got it. She doesn't get tired of breaking my heart. You don't get tired of this fantasy where you think I'm going to go on a vacation with you and for some reason drink a lean on a yacht? What the hell? Date Lil Wayne. If you want to drink lean on a yacht, date Lil Wayne. I will not. When I was a kid, my mother would give me Robitussin, and I used to tell her, oh, I get nervous when you watch me take my medicine. And then I dump it under my bed. There was just a green pool of Robitussin that I refused to take as a child. I am not designed for lean. She read your comment and straight up said, get the hell out of here. Tia Marisa, the realist. How do you feel about men who text you up? It's 2:15 in the morning. This isn't a time to be texting women, okay? Go to sleep and wake up with purpose. If you haven't made any money today that you can put to the side, if you haven't done no work, you shouldn't be worrying about who's up if your money's not. Hi, Parky, Pratik, how are you? I'd go through Queen's phone if we were together. Oh my goodness. I did 12 hours today just to make sure that she's not cheating or anything. I'm not even dating you. How am I cheating? How am I cheating when we're not even in a relationship? This is your delusions. This is like a fairy tale that you're painting here. Men who hate girls who have OnlyFans, how do I feel about that? Here's the thing, most of the men who hate OnlyFans girls, either one, can't afford them, two, are married and can't entertain them, or three, have mommy issues and grew up with a mom who was a 304. I'm just saying, those are the three reasons, okay? Because those are the ones who are the thirstiest on social media, the ones in your inbox, the ones harassing your streams, but they won't spend money. That's what I think about guys who hate OnlyFans and things like that. Girl, it ain't no fairy tale. It's very much a fairy tale. I work my ass off at the factory. I want dinner on the table when I get home. I don't know what, okay, well, tell that to your husband or your wife. No, I'm not, Quezzy. How are you? Welcome to my live stream. If you're new here, I'm Marisa, and I identify as a therapist, and I'm giving you free therapy. Essentially, free therapy, but you can't charge me for malpractice because I'm not charging you. Free therapy. Identify as a therapist is the disclaimer. What do you think about guys who hate social media? They got 15 burner accounts. That's what I think. They hate social media publicly, but love it privately. I identify as a circle. Very good. You're consistent. You're open. And you're centered. Wonderful, Jefferson. Fabulous. I'm a duck because I like whack. Oh, so does my cousin Connie. Get your merch. Everything in my store is unisex. That's me. That's cousin Richetta. That's our cousin Connie, the crackhead. She's been missing. She's fine. She's just homeless. That's our other cousin. She thinks she's Britney Spears. When we going to Hawaii? Never, never, never gonna happen. You look like you know how to shake that thing like it's 99 in the 2000s. You're not wrong, Marcos. All expenses paid. Harrison, you haven't bought merch. You haven't subscribed to my fan sites on my Patreon. You haven't bought a Cameo. You haven't just sent me money to my Cash App to support. All you're doing is talking smack. As far as I'm concerned, you're just as dusty as all the other dusties. Always talking about what you're gonna do, please. That's the problem. Guys talk too much. Start sending and spending. Okay? Hi, SH, how are you? What do you think about girls who love older men? I think they like stability or allowance. I don't think it's really about the older guy at all. I think it's about the money. I'm good, SH. Never gonna happen, Harrison. Yeah, so girls who like love older men, I think they just like the stability and the allowance. I think if you were 24, whatever, whoever they're dating had the same financial ability as the older guy, they'd be just as happy. Thou slay me, I will see thee, for thou art amazing. Thank you, Jefferson. I'm young and I'm full of financial stability. Not as far as I'm concerned. I've seen none of this stability or finances. What do you think about voice notes? I hate them. Like, why are you whispering like a criminal documentary? Okay. The only person I want to send me voice notes is my best friend when we're talking shit and don't want a trail. You gonna shake some or what? Shake your wallet open and send me money or go join my fan site. Why are some men so effing creepy? Hell if I know, Tora. It's very weird. You know, I've done a lot of different live streams, and for some reason, the YNs love me. These YNs cannot get a hold of themselves. It is the most bizarre thing I've ever seen in my life. I don't understand it. I'm in a sweater. I'm in a sweater right now, like hanging out, and people are asking me to shake ass. What is happening? Why should I join? Because it's exclusive and you won't see nothing like that anywhere else that I post. I want to try, oh, Molly, Harzan. Let me tell you something. Tita Marisa has tried Molly. I thought I was a Jabberwocky, okay? Me and my friend tried it at a go-go gig. We thought we were freaking the Jabberwockies, okay? Running up to everyone, telling them, we're the dancers, we're the dancers. The DJ's like, what are you guys on? And we said, we're drunk. We were not drunk. I think I was up for like 72 hours straight. Never again. Just try drugs. Don't do them, all right? There's a difference. There's a big difference between trying drugs and doing them. How do you feel about fake designer? Ugh. If you're gonna do fake designer, just don't do designer, because it's not designer. You know what I mean? The logo is screaming, the stitches are crying, like it is. Don't do it. Just don't. How was the lemon ginger blast, I hear you ask? Yes. Tell me about this lemon ginger blast. You know, for my vertigo, I do ginger water. I put some water, some honey, or like a whole lemon, and I grate a bunch of ginger, and I blend it up in a juicer, and I drink that for inflammation and vertigo. Is it something like that? Yeah, buddy? Wow, Harzan, you know, you would like Hennessy. You should subscribe to Hennessy's OF because she loves Crystal Seth. She's a Crystal Seth addict. How do you feel about girls who quote, I'm in my healing era? Honey, are you healing or rebranding your heartbreak? Seriously. I have 2 lemons below. Okay. Harzan, I'm about to kick you out. Just trying to get some good stuff in me, ginger cleansing. Okay. So you use like a whole ginger? How do you feel about men who flex rented cars? I feel nothing. It's disgusting. It's fake. It's like when a girl is completely bald but has a really good wig on, okay? And you take her home, do your thing, and then you wake up in the morning to little bill. It's not cute. It's like, oh, return it by 6 or they're charging you extra. Like, that's not your car. It's not. They do that in Miami all the time. Who is impressed by a drug dealer in Miami in front of a rented Lamborghini? Please, you got to have that back in 2 hours. Good luck. Have you ever been in a Bugatti? Yes, I've been in Bugattis, Lamborghinis, Ferraris, Rolls Royce, private jets, helicopters. I've lived a life, Harzan. You can't impress me with your talking. Where's the sexy poses? Oh, they're coming. We still got about 20 minutes left. Well, I haven't seen it, Harzan, and you're not supporting me. You're not supporting my Cameo, my fan site, my merch. You're sending something to Cash App. You're just talking. You're just a big talker like everyone else. You're just like everyone else, Harzan, just more annoying. In another life, you would be my wife. Here goes another delusional one. What is up with the delulu-ness? I'm too broke for Tia. See, Chris, I respect your honesty. How do you feel about men asking what you bring to the table? I'm bringing food and I'm leaving with it. Goodbye. Don't ask me nothing like that. You're lucky I'm even sitting at your table. How do comedians deal with jokes not hitting? Do you push through or change on the fly? You got to test out your material. So just because it doesn't hit in one crowd, you have to assess why. Was it your joke or was it the venue? You know, I've done events at bars where people didn't even know there was a comedy show. Okay, I'm performing to people who are like this. I'm just performing to this, and they're just drinking. They don't even care. They don't even care what's going on. So you got to assess your environment and the crowd and keep trying it. And if you've tried it multiple times and it's not hitting in bigger crowds, better rooms, more, you know, it's really trial and error. And so if you try it multiple times and it bombs, it's not good. Also, if you have friends in comedy, run it by some of your good friends. Not all the comedians you know, because people steal jokes all the time. But have a couple good friends that you trust and you can run things by. Hi, Machia. Hi, Prajap. I'm 30, you love. I don't know about that, but welcome. Do you like having long hair or short hair? I haven't had long hair in forever. Short hair is definitely more my style. It's easier, it's funner, it's cuter. I feel like a pixie. When I did have long hair, let me see, I felt like, what's her name, Morticia Adams, just long black hair. I looked like a ghoul. Now I'm happily divorced, Machia. What do you think about men who claim they love natural women? They're lying. They're all lying. They love natural women with natural makeup and lashes and nails and effort that you can't afford. And so if you're going to say natural, be ready for a mustache, okay? Be ready for regular nails, crusty feet, no hair extensions, no makeup, no lashes. Be ready to be dating her dad if you want a natural woman. Okay, if you really love a natural woman, then you better accept her, looking like a boiled egg and everything. You look very pretty with long hair, but just thank you, Chris. Girls who move in after 2 weeks, that's not love, okay? That was the lease is about to expire and he needed a roommate. Not love, roommate. That lease was gonna go and he knew he couldn't afford the rent. He knew it. He knew he couldn't afford the rent. I gotta get my charger. You have beautiful lips. Thank you. Anyway, as we are coming towards the end of the live, just want to remind you, I have an award-winning documentary, and you can enjoy seasons 1 and 2 completely free here on my YouTube. All you got to do is go to my channel, and you'll see at the top of the page, it says The Tias. It's a playlist that says The Tias. And that is where you can enjoy seasons 1 and 2 of the documentary. If you would like to see the brand new season, you got to go to my Patreon, which is in my bio, and it's also in the comment that is pinned here. That is all of my links. This link is also in my bio. So, there you go. Let's see what else. Follow my socials, join the Patreon, join the fan site. Hennessy got a fan site, the Trailer Trash Girl that everyone's obsessed with. She's got an OnlyFans, and it's in my bio too. And if you want merch, everything in my store is unisex. And I got tons of other t-shirts and things. I got funny sayings. I got marijuana related merch. I got merch with Chewy on it. All kinds of things. Diaz merch also available. You can also get personalized videos on Cameo. If you go to my Cameo, you'll see there, you can message me and tell me, oh, I want Tita Marisa to do a video like this. Oh, I want her to say this. It's my birthday. It's so-and-so's birthday. Somebody owes me money. I want to dump this one. Whatever it is, I'll be the middleman. On Cameo, I can also roast you if you like my wrestling roast and recaps. I can roast you way worse on Cameo. Hi, cheeseburger with pickles. My ex-wife moved in with her new simp and got married months later. That's after a 20-year marriage. Ugh, that's rough. Now I'm Puerto Rican and Guatemalan. Get out of here with that, Matija. I will block you for saying things like that. Seriously. Hi, Simon. Okay. Another message that I got was Titi, what do you think about guys who put cash to their ear and take pictures or videos for social media? I think that phone is disconnected and has been disconnected for a long time, and I don't even think that's his money. Okay, when I was a go-go dancer, the amount of dustiness that I would witness, I've seen men using other men's bottles of liquor and flexing the bottle in an Instagram video like they bought the section in the bottle. Whole time he didn't even put in $1. Gross. So when I see guys doing this with money, the money's calling, can't hear, I think he's broke and that's not his money and that phone has been disconnected for years. That's what I think about guys who do the money thing. Dusty, very dusty, Chris. Does that make sense though? I mean, think about it. I can't be the only one who's witnessed this stuff. Impossible. It's true. Very true. I'm just saying, holding the money to the ear. Hello, who's calling? Nobody. Give your friend his paycheck back. Right? How do you feel about men who say I'm him? I don't think you can get away with it. I think the only person who can get away with it is Carmelo Hayes, because when you say I'm him, him where? The unemployment office? Who is him? Who is that? Just a guy. The only money I could hold to my ear is spare change. And at least you're honest with yourself, the Borg. Hi, I'm 10. How are you? So everyone, this is the end of my live stream. Thank you so much for joining me. Let's do our poses. If you take a screenshot of me posing and you post it in my community post, you can get a shout out. All right? Pose 1. Thank you. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.